crazy because after Kevin Samuels' untimely passing, he shows up Atlanta season 3 episode 9, and it was fire. I mean, watching the trailer from last week, I knew he was going to be in the episode, but I thought, okay, he going to come up on stage, say a couple words, that'll be it. No. He was throughout the entire episode. Like a main character. And you see, he was doing things, man. And for him to take this role, for him to say, okay, yeah, this is a role that I'm going to take, right? It shows how much he really cared about the black community. Because if they would have told him some boo-boo role, you know, he probably looked like, nah, that ain't me, I ain't doing it. But I'm sure when they brought that role to him, he said, oh yeah, this is me all day. And he did it, and did a good job too. But let's get to the actual episode, man, because going through the episode, this was probably one of the best ones from season 3 to me. This, whatever episode you felt like was good, this could go right up there with it, you know. And it start off with the light-skinned dude. He's on the game. And at first I thought he was white, but then I'm listening, I'm like, oh, okay. I see what they doing here. And then it starts the story. And then we get to see the game scene more towards the end. So they brought us to what led up to him doing that, you know. But at the beginning, you see he outside his culture. He can't really relate. He hanging with the white kids, which is cool. But Kevin Samuels come, and his name was Robert Lee, and they used the Stonewall thing. I get it, all right? Kevin Samuels come, he like, yo, I'm giving free scholarships, and I'm donating to the school, but I'm giving free scholarships to every black student. Now, in my mind, I'm like, why he ain't getting up and celebrating or clapping at least or something? You see all the other black kids, they like, oh, now we getting paid, we da-da-da-da. He just like, what do I do? And he know he outside his culture, right? Or he not outside his culture, but he don't really got the connection, and he not as in tune. He know that, but he need that scholarship money. You see, when the white chick figured out, yo, you ain't going to that school, she told him and dumped him. But we gonna get there. So he tries to go get this scholarship money. And this scene was hilarious. For people that don't know, the other guy that was talking, I was thinking in my head, where do I know him from the whole time? Because it was Kevin Samuels. It was 3 dudes, but it was really 2 of them that was talking. Kevin Samuels, then it was another guy. And I'm like, where do I know him from? And his name didn't pop back to me, but I remember he played in Car Wash with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. If y'all ain't ever seen that, Eminem was in it too, go see that. That whole scene was amazing. They asking him about Chicken, Whitney Houston, the 5 heartbeats. I mean, this stuff you should know. I know some of you little kids didn't know about the 5 heartbeats, but this stuff you should know. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know, just growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff that majority of us are in tune with, if you're in tune with it, you know. So he couldn't really answer none of them questions. So they told him no. I didn't see that coming at all, but they like, nah, you ain't getting it, right? But he wasn't the only person they told no. So you see, he go home, he get mad, puts on a flamethrower. And at first I thought he was about to burn his skin. I'm like, don't burn your skin, kid. But he didn't do that. He goes to the school to burn down the new name. It's an African dude there. They told him no too. You hear me? So they have a real conversation. Then it got kind of crazy. When he started making the dark skin jokes. But at first they was kind of having a conversation about the differences. You know what I'm saying? Real conversation. And you see that's going on a lot right now. And you see people have different ideologies, different thoughts. You can ask people about something simple like reparations, And you will see the difference in the answer by the person, if that makes sense. So they have a real conversation, and then they start having this flame throwing battle. And Buddy from Africa won. He won the battle. And he was about to cook him at the end. He like, all right, I'm about to cook you. Boom, gets shot. So he gets shot, survives. Kevin Samuel comes up like, yo, that's the blackest thing you could do. You getting a scholarship, we're going to take care of your medical bill. So he's set. Meanwhile, the light-skinned dude, the main character, he get pushed in the back of the cop car. And you see his life change because they go to a year later. And now, he the man at the store. He a little Mac now, you know what I'm saying? He a player. He talking to the black chick. The chick, Kate, come back. He like, how has the store been? He like, how the school been or whatever. But then, right at the end, I say, yeah, he got it now. He got it now. Because we're going to put all that past stuff behind. You know, I want you now. You know, no, they not about to be in a relationship. That's why that look, at the end, he gave that look like, yeah, all right. Ain't going to be no relationship going to come from that. You already know Buddy's just trying to hit. Straight up. You know, he got the brush game down, all that. I'm like, okay. You know, but it took him to go through stuff for him to want to get in touch with his culture. Now, this episode is one that really should just make you think about a lot of different scenarios and think about how you are. You know, how you act. Are you in tune with the culture or you're not? Or you one of the people that, you know, play both sides of the fence? You know, it made me think about all that as I was watching this. You know, I know who I am. You know, I'm 100. But it made me think about so many people that I knew that could fall into this category. You know, or when they out, they act a certain way, and then when we get along, they act a certain way. Similar to when they figured out that the black people was getting a scholarship. You see the white people was having real conversations around the main character. I think his name was Aaron. Around the main character. When it first happened, they having conversations around him like he not black. That's why he didn't deserve that scholarship, though, in my opinion. Because of that. When I seen that, I said, man, this dude don't even deserve a scholarship. I didn't know they weren't going to give it to him, but I'm like, he don't even. Just how he going along with the conversation, how comfortable that, because they don't have them conversations don't happen with a lot of black people or black people there. And when people do get out of line, you got to say something to them. Because it happens where you can have a friend, a white homie, and he gets so comfortable where he say something to you where you like, oh no, we're going to nip this in the butt right here. You know, so it don't happen again. I done had this happen before where I had to pull to the side. Hey, no, that ain't, we're not doing this, you know. Always pull whoever you talking, pull them to the side. Always pull them to the side. Because then, if you do it in front of everybody, because at first he was talking like this, he was talking crazy in front of his wife, right? Hey man, can I talk to you real quick? Come here. Pull him to the side. Because see, if I would have checked him in front of his wife, then the ego and I would have had to smash him. You know what I'm saying? So, come to the side. I'm going to tell you the same thing I would have told you in front of your wife, but I'm going to tell her why it's just me and you, so you could tuck your little ego and just hear the message and then understand how we going to move forward. Boom. I told him. He said, oh, man, I'm sorry. Da-da-da-da. All right, cool. And then we move forward. Sometimes you got to do that. When he didn't do that, when he didn't say nothing, I said, yeah, Buddy don't deserve that scholarship. And then they didn't give it to him, man. But all in all, man, this episode was fire. I mean, I was just excited. You know, you see Kevin Samuels popped back. I'm like, oh man, it's just so crazy because you watch the internet and people was going, black man be passing young. That really hurt us because it take a while to gain wealth, especially if you coming from poverty, right? It take a while to gain wealth, but then we die young. And it's nobody that's going to be able to replace Kevin for his family, for his friends, for his immediate people and people that he was helping. Ain't nobody that's going to replace that, But yet people celebrating like some goofies because they didn't like the tone and everything. No, you just a goofy. Because if you watch long enough, you say, oh, he really cared. It's certain people that don't care enough, and that's why they don't say anything. You got to understand that. A lot of these people that's on the radio, a lot of these people that's your entertainers, they don't care enough. That's why they don't say nothing. They just let you crash. You see what I'm saying? And some of them, I understand, they in a position where they getting so much money where they like, hey, I can't mess this bag up. So I can't say something public. But them be the ones that invest. Them be the ones, you pop up, you see them with somebody like, dang, why he with da-da-da. Them be the ones who actually putting in work out here. A lot of them ain't doing it though. A lot of them don't really care. And they just, hey, let everybody live. Let them do what they gonna do. No, you gotta say something to the kids. You gotta literally raise the kids. They don't know anything. They don't know nothing about religion, anything. They don't know nothing. You gotta literally teach a kid everything, right? And we gotta get back to where we can say stuff to people without everybody getting upset. You could be honest with people without everybody getting upset. So I don't know, man. I'm just talking now, but that's what some of the things that was going through my mind because I'm watching Kevin on the thing, and that's what he was doing. So man, once again, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, man. But this episode was fire, man. It's Mac the Guru. If you're still here, make sure you sub to the channel. Check out the other content. Share the content. Click that like button. And if you want to donate, when you scroll down and you see that like button, just scroll to the side. You'll see a little heart. Send a message. Donate. Whatever you donate, that's good, man. Or you can always hit the Cash App. That's down in the description. Appreciate all the love, man. Y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.